guys, and welcome to your January 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Libra. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? To my members, hi, guys. I am here. If you are wondering what your order is that has been already submitted and posted, it is Wednesday. We are on track. I'm feeling good. I got my swagger back. Let's do this. Thank you for all of your well wishes. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you. Okay. December was a very challenging month for all of us. Okay. We do have a lot of good astrology going on. Please look out on my newly named second channel, no longer called Marvelous Madame Channel 2. As promised, if you guys have been rocking, we are now Marvelous Enlightenment. Yes, I am not going to get into the name and anything else. I will refer you, though, to the informational video that I have done that I wanted to have a short conversation with you guys about all of the changes that are going to be affecting me and my channel and you and our experience together going forward. All right. Enough of that. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. So Libra, yes, you are number one. We voted. Thank you for voting. You kicked everybody. How do you kick a nation's ass? But you did. And I do have your blockages right here. I do not have your power of love activation cards, but I am looking at what is going on here. And the first card is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I see what happened. And we do have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then we do have patience as your blockage. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I can let you know right now as I get these other cards that there definitely was something that went wrong. Somebody did something that they didn't have any business doing. And I feel like in your December, you could have been dealing with the aftermath of finding out exactly what that thing was. There was an inner voice that some of you guys had about what this could have been. And you gave a person the benefit of the doubt. And the person that loves you knows now that they screwed up, Libra. I'm going to tell you that. Because I feel like what they were doing, and I'm just grabbing the volume here because my notifications could get a little crunk. I feel as if what this person wanted to do was, of course, control the narrative. What they were not honest about will come out in a minute. But for the majority of you globally, this person was very exacting on how they decided to pull the wool over your eyes. There is something, and remember, all of the astrology that went on, everything that you've been reading, if you're into that with the Great Conjunction and those two eclipses that we had, we ended the year with a full moon in Cancer. We went from having listen to this. We went from, it was a lot of challenge in astrology, but I just want to put this into perspective for you, Libras. If you look at November the 30th with an eclipse, 14 days later, another eclipse, and then end the year with the very last full moon in Cancer. We will not have any full moons in the sign of Cancer in the year of 2021. There was a lot that you had to unpack, just like I did in that month. If you lost someone like I did, or two people, my condolences to you. There was a lot. I feel like you know that full moons brings culmination, brings things to a change, ending, acknowledging, and releasing something. Something definitely came to light, and we're still dealing with some of the residual energy from last month, okay? There was something, and I'm looking at what it was because I already have your cards down here. But there was this energy between you guys, as you know, these blockages and the clarifying cards that I'm about to pull out right now. Is the mutual energy between you two. There's definitely something that was a mind game, something with a sword, our thoughts, what we spoke about. I'm feeling that there was a verbiage, a language, something that was invested in to pull the blind eyes and pull the wool over your eyes. Why? Well, either to one or two reasons, either to stop you from finding out the truth about what they did, or stop you from finding out the truth about what they weren't ready for you to know. one of the two. There were definitely some challenges here, and it was a test of your patience. Ownership is clarifying trust. You acknowledge your misdeeds. Come on, talk to me tonight, Spirit. And accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. Absolutely. A person definitely that loves you did not take accountability for what they were supposed to do. The messages that they sent out were not exactly how they felt. Responsibility, clarifying the adversity. You are aware of the power of your thoughts. There's a huge thought energy here. And the amount of love that you possess. Someone thought more than they actually took action. They thought about things that they didn't do. That explains a lot as I'm unpacking this card that I'm about to show you. Now it makes sense. Clarify patience for me, Spirit. We have acceptance. I can't even do it. If we don't, you are ready to release control. What did I say? I'm telling you, I'm gonna stop talking. I just called all of these words out. You are ready to release the control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. A huge part of this exactly is this patience part. Look at that. Divine order is the rhythm of life. The rhythm of life, mine's made up. That was my song. Climbing every mountain. Olita Adams, the rhythm of life. That's my song. Don't even get me started. Why don't we make love? Okay, I'm done. All right, Libra. Top of the deck, we do have relationships. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. No, they were not. They're not. They're attracted to the exact opposite of what this card actually is trying to say. I've talked about this, but let's talk about it again. I feel as if you brought something different to the table, Libra. You were unlike what they were dealing with. See, this person that loves you has this, and I'm telling you, I see fire. So I'm telling you that right now. We're going right back to that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of thing where, as I was explaining to a client last night, when they roam, they go and lay this, it's not even a firm foundation. They leave these little drips or traces of themselves everywhere they go, going to create havoc and creating this conflict everywhere they go. And then they come back to you, for some of you. And those things come and they turn into big things because they never really resolve anything. They're so used to roaming from relationship to relationship, trying to get something that's really missing within inside of themselves. They found you. You bring balance back to the table. You bring balance and instill some type of balancing of the scales within them because they're not used to, okay, well, this didn't work. Let's talk about it. Or they're used to the energy that they give out, they're used to people matching that energy and giving it back to them. They're not used to an individual who wants to be different and say, no, I'm not doing that with you. If this is what you choose to do, I'm not going to participate. No one's used to that, right? And so present is clarifying that. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Yes, you better talk about it. That's what we are. First card out is the Ace of Swords, a newfound truth. The truth of what? This deception with the Seven of Swords. Controlling that narrative, not taking ownership, responsibility, or accepting the loving rhythm of life, or being present, always roaming, a sense of always having to go and find out where it's new at, where it's popping at, when what should be, it's like looking for things elsewhere that was right in front of them. And the hard place, we do have, what is that? The Eight of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Swords. I do feel like someone has left, took a trip, will be taking a trip, we'll figure it out. And the King of Wands lets me know that there is fire energy here. I'm looking at the energy, and 1, 2, 3 of these is strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be the great conjunction that is making a mark. Okay, it could be today with, Mars moving out of its domicile ruler of Aries and moving into Taurus, which is where mine is at, where things start to, lock horns or explode. someone enough is enough. That could be where you are, Libra, or where you were. What they're not telling you right now is they want to bring truth to this. They left this undone. They want to bring truth to the deception. They want to now work to turn over a new leaf, to start anew. They're very passionate, but they want to hone in that passion that King of Wands has. I feel like this is an energy of them kind of going from a Knight of Wands and kind of advancing, because now they're looking back. The Seven of Swords, it's actually, this is how the cards are on the board. So it's looking at this and really wanting to put the work in, but wasn't strong enough to face the work that needed to be put in. With being present with you, taking ownership and responsibility and accepting that natural flow. Wanted to control the narrative by not opening up because of a fear-based type of energy. And then the top of the deck we do have is the Hermit. What they're not telling you coming into this, whatever was revealed last month that you're still into, if that resonates, because I do really feel like something came to an end. And the reason why is because truth is here. Something had to be revealed. You have the Ace of Swords and truth right next to one another. And the way that it's fallen, that the head is turned this way. So what they're not telling you is that they've lied about this facade that they put up was a lie. What they want to do is come out of the doghouse and come out of bad energy. What they want to do is take the energy that they have of this King of Wands and I feel like it was low vibrational. They want to take that element of what was a Knight of Wands and really elevate this King of Wands energy that's here right now and put it toward bringing ownership, responsibility, acceptance, and being present back into balance the way it should be. I'm going to take this because it did pop out in your pre-shuffle. And what's clarifying my Ace of Swords is definitely reconciliation. Let's get the romantic intentions. We do have engagement. Exactly. They have not been honest. And it's like, do you get mad at the person because they haven't been honest that they want to marry you? Instead, they wanted to do what they thought was cool and, kind of adopt those old habits that they had that didn't work with any damn body. I'm sorry. It worked with people who were beneath you, people who were not worthy of love of an adult, okay? People that, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with matching the person's energy, but those were toxic, ratchet type relationships until you. We do have the Eight of Pentacles being clarified by make the effort, which is exactly what that is. Putting in the work. I almost want to call it the Eight of, because that's what I felt. So that's weird. That's so strange, but that's interesting. We do have flirt. Coming out of the doghouse and extending that lighthearted energy to you is exactly what they want to do. King of Wands being clarified by, come on, show me, Spirit. I do feel like you have pulled your energy back. Excuse me. I do feel like this is trying to surface. So I do see the religious factors. We're going to talk about it. Some of you guys are in long distance relationships. Some of you guys, there was some traveling that just went on. Some of you guys saw each other over the holiday and maybe decided to break up. So there's I hear all types of scenarios here. The top of the deck is passion. Somebody is definitely holding the passion and the romantic feelings that they have back. Okay. I'm looking at the Hermit and I'm looking at passion. And I know that they are having to contain the passion that they want or that they have for you because of the simple fact you have kind of released yourself out of that particular situation because, I feel like you bought this facade. Your keywords are reconciliation, engagement, make the effort, flirt, and religious factors. They know that they have to go through a lot in order to get this back on track. They know that they lack the ownership, responsibility, and acceptance. They know that they were not in the now and the present. They know that they took your kindness for weakness, Libra. They know that The story is not quite over with them. I will tell you that this feels a lot like, I don't see any major arcana energy right now but this Hermit. We'll see what comes out in the extension, because we're going to start unpacking these feelings of reconciliation, engagement, make the effort, flirt, and religious factors. I do really feel like there are differences. I'm starting to feel a lot about family, something with religion, praying, spirituality. Something between you guys is like night and day. Your love life is being influenced by your upbringing and your spiritual path. Let me tell you a story. I recently had a conversation with someone who shall remain nameless, because you don't know him anyway. And I sent a text message and asked this person to pray for me. And the person said, I don't pray. You see that face? What the hell kind of person are you? That's what we dealing with. Let me tell you something. You're going to have to believe in something messing with Mars. It's just as simple as that. Like, you better pray to somebody, because you could be praying to somebody else. Hint, hint. And if you praying to that entity, I don't want no parts of this. If you picking up what I'm putting down, Libras. So this is what I'm saying. There is a certain, and I do feel this is the aftermath again, because I see the Six of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, strongly here. That could be you could be connecting with these people. Obviously, there is earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we do have fire and more Virgo with the Hermit card. Whatever came out in December is definitely still brewing. This doesn't show me what they're going to do. This definitely shows me what they're not saying, okay? In this extension, we're going to unpack some other things that caused this. But I do want to get 2 oracle cards before we leave, and I'm saving these to the end. Wow, what popped out? New. That new life. Okay. So you got the card of 39, which is new life. And this energy, let's see, where are we? 39. What does 3 and 9 mean to you? 9, 10, 11, 12. The number 12, also 2 plus 1, 3. Life path 3, anything with a 3, any of these numbers, 3, 9 individually, or the sum of 2. You let me know. From a card of 39 with the new life. And I can read these intuitively, but I love the messages. New energy enters in old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness of vibrancy only encountered when winter gives to spring. What does that mean? That means that we just came back from a cruel winter, okay? This doesn't tell me what they're going to do, but it tells me how they feel. The extension might definitely unpack a little bit more. I am telling you that this is not something that is a coincidence. There is going to be a shift. I'm telling you that off the top, and I'll tell you why on my second channel, but we're not talking about the astrology of it. From a tarot perspective, this card is indicating that there's going to be new life into this relationship, guys, if you want it, okay? This is the time to connect with others and share excitement, passion. Look at that, okay? This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. So, for some of you guys, you could definitely be going into your new life. And I also have one moon card for you that I pulled. And that is bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So, I can tell you right now, there will be a new moon in Aquarius this year. The majority of the new moons for 2021 are all in air signs, okay? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And I believe the new moon in Aquarius is the first one. And since you got that card, I'm going to let you know when it is, because I feel that this is going to be the time where new love turns or brings, where new love is brought into this situation. New moon in Aqua, okay, in 2021. That new moon in Aquarius is going to be taking place February 11th. So if you guys have not come to some type of understanding by that time, that's right in time for Valentine's Day. I can't make it up. Here it is right here. Jot that new moon down. It could be definitely when this relationship is going to take the turn for the better. Everybody else, I hope that this resonated. If you want to unpack thoughts, feelings, actions, and fears, go a little bit deeper and find out why and when they may be. I just tried to give you a timeline. Then I'll see you in the extension. They are plotting an epic return. They are in their fields right now, knowing that they have to do something major because they sold you the facade. You got tired of rejecting it. You finally bought what they wanted you to. You finally bought what they were selling. But what I'm telling you is they were lying. When they tried to make you feel like they didn't love you or they wasn't into commitment or they didn't want to get married, that was all a lie. Okay? And what is going on in this separation, Libra, is that they're realizing all of the things that the hermit goes to realize, to search for introspection. And they found it in you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. You want to know more? I'll see you in the extension. Bye, Libra.